Welcome back. With her unexpected reunion with Tyrea, Melia's commitment to protecting the future of her race is reaffirmed. To gain more insight into the Fog King, the party heads beyond the Gran Dell ramparts. A little bit later though, because we need to get some of these quiet moments out the way with family relations.
Miss Tyrea seem like difficult sort of person to deal with.
Difficult, huh? Maybe so, but she's still far more mellow than before.
Miss Melia and Miss Tyrea know each other from where?
Well, it's a little complicated to explain.
Complicated how?
I'm just not quite sure where to begin. For one, Tyrea and I had never met until 1 year ago.
Houses too far apart, or...?
I was not allowed to venture outside. Moreover, I never even knew of her existence. She, on the other hand, seemed to know about me. We never met because work had been busy.
But how Miss Melia never know her? If sisters, then of course she'd know.
That's true. How can I explain this? Tyrea and I have separate parents. Different fathers and different mothers, both.
Meme! In same boat as Nene and Kino, then!
Just like you and Kino, Tyrea and I are not related by blood. But we had a half-brother with whom we shared a parent each.
Half-brother?
No parents in common, but a brother we are both related to. Therefore, Tyrea and I are not exactly complete strangers.
Meh! Brain of Nene's starting to melt.
I'm sorry. I did say it's complicated.
Nene does not understand. If both have same brother, why cannot be one family together?
Our parents being different, I and Tyrea have led very different lives. We never even met, let alone behaved as a family. Neither knows how to relate to the other, and so we struggle on.
It sounds like Miss Melia and Miss Tyrea both feeling more like Kino.
How do you mean?
Kino also not taught to anyone at first. Very hidey shy.
I don't think I'd call myself or Tyrea shy, exactly.
If want to become good friends, but not know how to put in action, then it's exactly same. But as can see for self, now Nene and Kino super best of friends.
Do tell, how did you two achieve that? Would you teach me the way, please?
Answer is clear as day. Nene prescribed lots of play.
Play?
Also, sharing of yummy snacks and sleep together in same bed. If do that, become family in wink of eye.
I'm not sure I can do that with Tyrea. Seems like a lot.
Meh! Nene patience is exhaust. Miss Melia want to be sisters with Miss Tyrea or not?
Yes. I would really like that, I think.
So, now is best and only chance. No time for hemmings and whorings.
Best and only. Perhaps you're right.
Okay, then now Miss Melia go and say, "Hey, Sister Bon, come play."
Right now? I need some time to compose myself.
If Miss Melia must, but have to promise to ask soon.
Yes, I will. One day very soon.
Power of imagination.
None here either. Why nowhere has sweet wasabi, ma? Kino always rant so frequent about sweet wasabi. Now head of Nene feel like full of sweet wasabi. Mama, Kino desperate. Kino. Oh, Nene have good brainwave. Huh? Kino! Beloved sweet wasabi of Kino! Kino should imaginate it! Imaginate? Exact! Love of Kino for sweet wasabi be put to test by how well can imaginate inside noggin. If start imaginate, Kino just get double of hungry. It's not problemo. If imaginate hard will be like having sweet wasabi right in front of eyes. From there, Nene have good plan of action. Trust insist upon. Mama? Okay then, Kino will trust. All right, talk Nene through it. What is shape of sweet wasabi? Sweet wasabi is smooth, thin long, and also a bit lumpy. And what is color? Plancy, but to eyes of Kino, it also look twinkly sparkly. Mimi, that the stuff? And then, what smell it smell of? Just from remember, Kino drool a little bit. Nene also drooling, if be honest. It almost like Kino tastes sweet wasabi, just like it here, even though not here. Okay, next, time to eat imaginated sweet wasabi. But if just eat, atmosphere not quite right. Kino play hero pod, and Nene be trusty psychic, who gathers sweet wasabi as tribute for Hirapon. Nene will give Kino sweet wasabi so Kino can eat and enjoy. Kino got it. Meme, noble Kino, behold, is sweet wasabi that Nene picked. Please to eat and be hearty. Mama, this most delicious experience of eating life. Brave Kino, this unworthy psychic travel all across Bionis. Even had to play tag with Rockport one time. Sister upon that amazing! Nene overcome many a scuffle scratch to obtain this sweet wasabi. Please to save a mouthfeel. Kino will. Kino eat every last bit, including steps. How is flavor? Hereupon Kino. This. Meme? Kino needs a few more bites. I want more! This! Meme? This just... no can have any flavor! Meme! Kino! Lack of imaginating is fault. Could say what Nene wants. No flavor is no flavor. Oh, brother pon. But, Kino catch whiff. Smell of tasty morsel. Must be delicious snacklings nearby, Kino, but... Meh? Kino thinks so too? Nene just thought hunger was catching. Sister Pon is good snuffer. All right. We go in search of tasty crumbles. Let's go! Meh!
Well, those two are just downright adorable. I love them so much. I always loved the Nopon. If anything, it's sort of like Tatsu, was that his name? I can't remember his name now in Xenoblade Chronicles X. It was Tatsu, wasn't it? You know the giant potato? I think he was a potato. It's something along those lines, anyway. But yeah, out of all of the Nopon that I know, it's like him. He's the one. I mean, he's not even a Nopon, is he? He's a Nopon. Completely different. It's just, yeah, I love the Nopon so much. But anyway, you may be wondering why we're here and why I'm wandering around. Just like we're doing the Lost and Found, sort of. Because this is leading me to an area that I was trying to figure out how to get to, so it's sort of like, oh, it even led me in the right direction to where I want to go, which was to you. Fafora. Fafora was able to inspect whole area without a hitch. Again, work of friends was much appreciated. We finally found you. Agility down. Incidentally, Fafora might have other tiny, easy request. It involve escorting Fafora personally to Chief 11. Chief 11 is chief of whole Pond Spectre squad. Said shoulder of Bionis is ripe for treasure pickings. If you stick around long enough, Fafora could be rich beyond wildest dream. Oh, Fafora can almost smell the fame. Don't excite friends too. Believe Fafora, it all become clear once friends hear straight from mouth Chief. Okay, Fafora will keep friends company until able to meet Chief. Please to treat Fafora in manner to which Fafora accustomed. Very well. Yellow team! So yeah, that Porora's favourite, and the Nopon I showed because the Nopon was here and I wanted to eventually pick her up anyway. But I'm going to get the other Porora's favourites that I can get in the areas I've already explored off the video. Alright then, so I managed to get 13 in total in areas we've already been to.
Greetings. We have heard from Teelan that a man called Radzim lives within these walls.
Ah, friends of Teelan's, are you? We've been expecting you. Go on, in you get.
You're letting us straight through?
You don't look particularly concerning, is all. These walls are imposing, but they aren't here for controlling foot traffic. They're to keep savage monsters from having themselves a rampage.
Most sensible. Well, we'll be going then.
Thank you. Sorry for time taking.
I suppose if it wasn't raining, it would have looked lovely. Oh, you leveled up. I was wondering why I was going, cool! Just, that was very, very strange. Let's actually change the time of day. See if we can get it... Well, not the middle of the... There. Not the middle of the night. The day. Ah, there you go. That's much better. It's a new day, everyone. It's quite a lovely day as well. Apparently there's a... Paporo's favourite over there. I'll very much be doing like those little kind of collecting ones off the video sort of thing, like I did previously, where it was sort of like, again, the only reason I showed you the one that I did was because it was near the Nopon that I wanted picked up for the other quests, so we needed to head there. It was on the agenda, it's that sort of thing. But anything where we've already been, already explored, nope. There's no need to, what could I gain from going over there? Just see more of the fields. If there's anything interesting I do find, I'm like, oh, I will show it, of course. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm recording constantly these days, just to be sure. Just to make sure everything is correct. So who are you? It's 1-1.
1-1 just want nap.
Qualified, certified, rest is classified. Pond Spectre Chief 1-1 his name, overseas surveying new lands is game. Yeah. What Pond Spectre's all doing with these stranger people? More important, why it takes so long for everyone to gather in an appointed meeting spot? Never received such information, one wouldn't forget to impart. Oh hum. One would go to find pond spectres and make up for a mission themselves, but have wings full of other business. Meh, have idea. Could friends guide rest of pond spectres to meeting spot? Probably all stuck in strange or sticky situation. Friends look like doing fine job so far. Surely is no extra bother. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, we're doing well. Strength up 4, or IV, depending on how you want to say it. Someone noticed my joke in a Xenoblade part earlier today, which is lovely. 1-1 should be done with business by time pond spectres all here. Can see some want to have word with 1-1, but we'll have to wait till everyone here. Naturally, there are little reward in store for helping 1-1. No problem, leave it to me. Trusting here upon Kino, and day will be saved. We'll do that later, obviously, so I'm not going around and getting them all right now, although I do want to. It's not ponds. What a lovely place, isn't it? As a machina.
Nene, look! What splendid armor! Oh, it's true! Scales so shiny and sparkly!
It looks the same as any Armu, if you ask me.
Different subtle. Sure is.
Really?
Pardon me? Have you come from Companion's Cape, by any chance?
We've just come from the laboratory. But we were at the Cape just before that.
And was everyone there all right?
Yes, it seemed to me.
Thank goodness. That's a relief to hear.
Is something wrong?
You may be aware, but originally, we all lived here together as a group.
But then, some left because there are machina here.
Exactly. At first, we managed to tolerate each other in relative harmony. Obviously, we had our share of friction.
What happened?
Well, the final straw was something trivial. The Companions tried all sorts of ploys to retake the capital, but none of the plans succeeded. Many soldiers were lost this way. One machina had had enough, and told them to just give up.
And that's when it happened.
Yeah. They shouted, if you rust rats hadn't betrayed us, we wouldn't have lost our brethren and our homes in the first place. Things got heated, and then they left and didn't look back.
They shouldn't have forgotten that we all lost friends, family, and homes.
They're soldiers, ma'am. In the war, they put everything on the line for their country. And so...
When their country was taken from them, the extent of their anger and resentment was fully understandable.
Yes. Still, we who stayed behind don't bear them any grudges. They protected us all, for a long time regardless of race. And bear in mind, in the end, they didn't cast the Machina out. They left the safety of our walls of their own volition. That's why we pledged that if they chose to return, we'd welcome them back and meet them with a smile.
I will do whatever is in my power to make it so.
Nene, white eyes sweating. Inflammation of tear ducts.
By the way, we have heard that someone by the name of Radson lives here.
Radsom? Yes, he lives over there.
Over there? Thank you. Very kind.
It was Radsom, actually. He was the one who told the Companions to give up their quest.
Right. I see.
All right. Let's go and see him straight away.
Yes, let's.
I have noticed we've got 2 quests there. 3 quests, 4 quests. There's quite a few quests. Oh god. Big bunch of quests here, isn't there? It's like I may have to be doing quests. Probably after the next scene. I want to get a few scenes done. I'm trying to reorganize how I do parts and stuff. Based on how I felt with like the original games. Like, basically have the quests towards the end of parts.
Are you perchance Ransom?
Yeah, that's me. How do you know my name?
Teelan mentioned you. You are his fellow researcher.
Oh, I see. Teelan sent you. Him and Tyrea are still getting on okay?
Quite. Though she did give him a good scolding earlier.
Went to Alchemoth again, did he? I did warn him not to be reckless. But when it comes to his research, that boy has tunnel vision. To be honest, so does Tyrea.
Does she come here much as well?
No, hardly ever. She's even more focused on the work than Teelan. I couldn't begin to guess why she's so driven.
It must be about her mother after all.
Ransom, we have questions. About the Fog King.
I see. That's why you're so curious.
We need more to go on. What can you tell us?
Because of the Telethia's ether field, the Fog King and his fog beasts seem, well, unable to escape Alchemoth.
Ether field?
Yeah. It's the means by which Telethia eliminate any excess ether that they absorb. Now, the Fog King and his beasts happen to give off an awful lot of ether.
I see. So all Telethia in the vicinity flock there, to feed on the ether. And, as a result, keep the threat contained.
Oh, this hurt noggin of Kino. It get worse if not shut up.
But my ether, it worked against fog beasts, but not the Fog King. Or rather, it didn't even seem to make direct contact with him.
Shulk, Melia, would you do me a favor and head to Teelan's lab, borrow his Telethia research notes for me?
Sure, we can do that for you.
There's something I'd like to look up about the Telethia's ether field.
Understood.
On another note, we heard that you spoke out against the companions.
I voiced an opinion, yes. I can understand their impatience. Their ancestral home was right there. However, I couldn't abide watching them throw away more lives for nothing.
Nothing. Sounds quite stark.
At first, there were hundreds of us living here. But now, well, you've seen for yourselves.
And all because of the Fog King.
Yeah. So I think you can see why I said what I said. If we end up extinct, we'll have won nothing.
Well spoken. But I'm sure the companions would find those words hard to swallow. I'm sorry. Your people are no more free to go home than we are.
No need for you to apologize, Melia. In truth, it's not costing me any sleep. They seem to be catching on too. After all, they've stayed put since then.
When you put it like that. The people of Gran Dell, they're living under considerable strain, not knowing what became of their homes, and with no means of return.
But that's also true of Maxis. His people lost their homes too.
Yes, but they're feeling desperate, and it's making them unreasonable.
It too sad.
We were like that too once, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
That true?
But we learned, eventually. All because we wanted to protect the world. And we made that dream a reality. We brought down Zanza.
Overcoming our prejudice gave us strength in unity, because we shared a goal.
Radzum's folk, the companions, and us as well. We all share the same goal.
Defeating the Fog King and returning home.
Sounds like job for Hero Kino. Just let Nene at him.
Thank you, everyone.
Mama, what that thing?
Is that...
It's like the one we saw in Alchemoth, but much, much larger.
You're right.
Shulk, let's see if we can get closer.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Friend is shy too? Must be shy like Kino. You have small, yep. You have same smell as Kino, so is matter of facts. Yeah, I get kinda nervous easy. But it's no fun playing on my own. Then what if Kino found friend to play with? Really, I'd love that. Leave everything to Kino. We'll search town for bestest possible friend. Make sure everyone happy. Any possible friend things already in mind? Well, there's one person. I saw Selene looking out at the capital once. She looked awfully lonely. Was there's a boy called Nestinor? Only ever talked to him once, but he lives near a lake, I think. Oh, and there's this super cute Nopon Udodo. Just wanted to talk to her. She seems to like ruins and stuff. Understandings. Kino will have done in time a record.
Me?
Hurrah! Rudodo is fearsome dino beast. Please do play, or Rudodo will eat off face. Question before eating off face. Friend no Angela. Because so happen Angela is looking for new friend. How about go talk to? Rudodo no Angela. Is Hum Hum girl not wrong? Rudodo enroll Hum Hum in Dino War. Rah rah.
Come and see.
Hey, you. Please to go become friend of Angela. It'd be much more fun with more than anyone. More than alone. You want me to be friends with Angela? Yeah, alright, I was getting bored of playing on my own anyway. Tell her I'll come and play. Oh, hello. What's this? There's something here in the middle of the lake. Some stuff flying around it, but it looks like it could be a landmark of some sort. Looks very, very like the ones you found on... Oh, cripes. Gower Plains. Well, stay away from you. Hello. Good mornings. Morrowings, even. Kino in process of looking for new friends for Angela. What friend think? Know who Angela is? Angela? Yeah, I know her. Only talked once, I think, but I've been wanting to hang out with her.
Uh-oh.
I finally have friends. Everyone says they're gonna play with me. I'm so happy. Thank you, Kino. Thank you so much. I ate nothing. Was all a piece of pollen cake for Kino. Just ask Kino for a second helping of help anytime. Maybe I will. Here, have this. And let's play together sometime, okay? Well, of course. Depending on what you gave me. Oh, yes, of course. Lovely. You there, bird person. I remember you. A guarantor of Hereupon. A guarantor? I don't know what you mean. No use denying. Not find Hereupon Riki anywhere. So we'll have to extract repayment from designated guarantor. Mimir, want to know what that entails? Standard way of repayment is, drumroll, by provision of dessert. Specifically, Arara is after dessert that's bigger than Arara, sweet, golden, springy, and also tender. You want a lot of stuff, don't you? Yeah, very good, very good. Firstly, friends will need bucket load of Kilo pumpkin. Lucky for friends, they grow everywhere on Bionis Shoulder. But more importantly, need literal cherry on top of dessert. Any sweet cherry from banks of tranquil tarn will do. We're just there. Finally, skill of chef also paramount. I'll not accept unless dessert made by artisan with Alkmaar level of experience. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. Hello, hello, hello. Do my eyes spot a chest over there while I'm out collecting these kilo pumpkins? What we got here then? Who put this here? Ooh, God. I was gonna go off then. Oh, lovely. Look at how beautiful that is. With the sun setting. Just fantastic. Oh, well, that's a shame. I'm looking for Thad, and apparently he doesn't turn up yet because I need to progress the story a little bit.
Hey.
Ah, good for you to come by. Mind if I ask for a spot of help? I could really use an assist right now. Could you go into more detail? As you've probably gathered, we use the ancient structures for housing. When we first arrived, they were already deserted, ruined almost beyond all hope of repair. We've been doing our best to keep things tidy, but with the march of time, the rubble starts to pile up. We'd like nothing more than to clear it out. With our numbers, we can't shift the heavy stuff. That's where you come in. No, I wasn't expecting you to drag it around by yourselves. I was hoping you could get us some hoverstone. I have quite a few of that. It's a mineral with levitation properties. We could just lift the rubble using that. A few pairs of hands would suffice. Oh, I just need one more? Thank you. Hoverstone can commonly be found. I've already got 2. 3 pieces should be enough to make our work swift and easy. No problem. Leave it to me. Okay, so in order to get the last piece of hoverstone, I apparently have to go here, which means I have to go up here, clearly, because you can see a sort of path forming because of the exclamations, so I can get those 2 things on the way. That's probably a good way of doing it. I'm hoping I get some good gems from this green thing as well. Ooh. Oh, it's a lovely waterfall as well. I thought this was like a cave system or something, but clearly not. Good footing and a break. Okay, okay. Yeah, I thought it was like a cave system. I don't know where I got that idea. Probably come because further up it seems more like a cave. Whereas here it's really just a massive open area. Oh god. I need to get round you so I can get that red exclamation. That's what we're after right now. I don't care what happens after I get it. Got it. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. And here's what we're here for, some lovely hoverstone.
Hey.
You come bearing hoverstone, I see. That'll help with the cleanup a lot. I don't really want to stay here forever, but it'd be nice to make the place that little bit more tolerable in the meantime. For another thing, seems to me to be a good deed to leave it neater than we found it, not all tumbled down and derelict. Sure, the people who once lived here would hate to think of their old homes as overgrown piles of rubble too. In any case, the area should be getting a lot nicer very soon. It's all thanks to you. I really appreciate it. I'm glad everything worked out.
All right.
Huh? You want something from me? Your faces kind of have that look. Right, I see. Sounds rough. And you came from Companion's Cave. I've got a question for you. On your way to Gran Dell, did you come across any hard-looking rock? Or rare materials or anything like that? I saw some hard rocks. I'm serious. Alright, tell me more. There were hard rocks? Too bad. Sorry, but none of that is news to me. Oh, well, still, thanks for telling me about that. Got something to talk to you about as well, if that's okay. Could you go into more detail? Nene admit, Nene also curious. Alright, so, currently making tools for those fixing and expanding the ramparts. I'd like to make them stronger. That's how I've been asking after better materials. Actually, I've got an idea, but I'll need a catalyst to make it work. I'm not tough enough to track down by myself, but since you knew all kinds of other materials, what could you know? Say, now I think about it, can I just ask you not to get it and bring it to me? It'd be way easier, right? The catalyst I want to use is found near the Baru Ruins Cave. It's a stone people call the Cerulean Shard. As for your reward, maybe I could upgrade any tools you're carrying while I'm working on ours. I can work with anything. Like, for example, that ether pick you got. How about it? I mean, that would be nice, yeah. But I could strengthen it to improve the output. So you could mine better stuff. Not too shabby, eh? Yeah, not too shabby at all. I was hoping you'd say that. Phew, I'm really glad you just happened to be walking right by. Well, don't let me stop you. I'll be waiting. No problem. Leave it to me.
All right.
You lot look dusty from the road. Any chance you have my catalyst? Yes, that's it. Thanks, bunches. I knew I was onto something when I asked you lot for help. Right, let's get to the good part. Lend me your ether pick, won't you? Sorry to keep you waiting. What do you think, huh? Sleek form factor, right? You can feel the power at a distance. There are ether deposits in Gran Dell too, so feel free to test the improvements out for yourselves. Oh! Well, I didn't expect that. Climbed all the way up here. There's just doing some little jumps all the way up here. Being like, how can I get to the top? Because I'm looking for this quest. And it's like, oh, well, there's no quest here, but Eternal Zenith is a thing. I mean, I've got to do it, haven't I? It's just begging for it. Sploosh. Oh, well that was a quick cut. There's the chest right here. Meh.
Oh.
Oh, can I help you? I'm sorry to bother you. I saw those mechanical parts and figured we might be able to use them to fix the junks. Sorry to disappoint, but everything you see here is a lot more than scrap. A little more than scrap. Can you tell me what parts you're looking for specifically? We need wiring to link up the generator and the drive system, as well as something to reinforce the hull. Sounds rather complicated. That said, I do have an inkling. I've seen high anti-airships before, right? Oh, there are a few crash ones in Alchemov, just lying there. And you think we could strip them for parts? Just so? Although I don't know what state they're in. You'll have to go and work that out for yourselves. Right, I see. I would have investigated them myself, but everyone else warned me off, saying it's too dangerous, so I relented. Still, from what I remember of my preliminary study, I think there should be 3 of the machines left. Understood. Thank you for sharing the information with us. Oh, one moment. I may have a request to go with all that. There are actually some parts I need too. Would you mind terribly finding them for me and bringing them all back together? Of course, that's no problem at all. It might be a problem, you don't know. What kind of parts are you after? So glad to hear you ask. What I need is a palm-sized cog. Understood. We'll keep our eyes out for one of those. I'm counting on you. No problem. Leave it to me. Nothing over here. Melia, how about over there? Nothing here either, it would seem. What about you, Nene? Meme, negatory. I'm looking over where Kino is. Meme, Kino found it. Just like Kino expect from Kino. Talk about tooting his own horn. Well, what did you find? Wah! What is it? Is there something behind us? Kino, spit out problem. Big, huge dino beast. Hi. It's not attacking us, why? Does it have the cog we need? Or the items we need for junks? How strange. Very, very strange. That one seemed different from most Telethia. Did they just come to watch? There may be something to what you say. Was this the last one of the airships that Helmeline spoke of? Should be, yeah. We'll need more parts than these, but I don't think we'll be able to scavenge any more this way. Sound like go back time to Kino. Melia? Something wrong? Ah, no, it is nothing. We should hurry back to Helmeline.
What is it?
Welcome back. In the preview, it's good to see you're still in one piece. You what? You encountered a Telethia? You're lucky to be alive! Say it just flew off without incident. You had me worried there. Anyway, about the parts? Thank you very much. I'll make good use of this, that much I swear. I'd also be happy to lend a hand with fixing the junks when the time comes. So call me if you need me. I expected something about the Telethia, but no. No. This is a most interesting location. So if you look at the map here, it's called Agni's birthplace.
Hi there.
This is so strange. Where could it have gone? Sounds like you've got a problem. I've been tending to these wheat fields, but for some reason the growth stimulant has mysteriously disappeared. We're struggling enough with the poor harvest as it is. Without that stimulant, I don't know what we'll do. It used to be Lenar who was in charge of managing the stimulant, but he's moved away from Gran Dell now. Kind of left us in the lurch here. Obviously, we need enough food in our community here, if our community here is going to thrive. It'd be great if you could help us out, if you're thinking of volunteering. I need you to collect high leaves and thick nectar for me. We can then process them into the growth stimulant. I've heard that the high leaves grow all over the Bionis Shoulder, but that shouldn't be an issue. As for the thick nectar, you'll probably get those from the skeeters around Zen's thoroughfare when the weather's nice. It would be the nectar, wouldn't it? So you'll help. Thanks a bunch. No problem. Leave it to me. So, you found the ingredients. Thank you. I'm glad everything worked out. Such big relief. Mr. Shulk was like shining star. If you apply the stimulant to the weight or not makes an enormous difference. These fields produce cream wheat, you see. They're backed to bursting with deliciousness come harvest time. That's only if they've been carefully tended to. I don't want you walking off with fistfuls of the stuff. But if you find any that are ripe for harvest, you can have them. Think of it as my thanks for helping out. You have been a fantastic help, after all. Shushu is just looking at tree. If friends not need anything, please get out of tough Shushu. It don't look like just looking at tree. Face look almost pained expression. How you know? Nene, her brother pun of similar age, so learn to read all sorts of signs. Has something happened? Okay, well, Shushu loved to climb trees. Climb every tree in area, sometimes twice. But then Shushu stopped paying attention and get discovered by monsters. Luckily, he managed to climb up this tree just in time to escape from attack. But then once monsters go away, Shushu breathes sigh of relief so deep, slip of branch and fall down. That when Shushu get hurt and now cannot even move, and also somehow climb trees now feels scary dangerous. But whoever heard of Nopon that not climb trees? That not even a little bit right. But first, should deal with Hurty Hurt. Heal Hurty Hurt is trivial part. Just need Peppity Herb. Should be easy enough. Shushu not need help. We'll get by fine on our own strength. Should not talk nonsense when Nene can offer help. Now please tell, where can I find Peppity Herb? Meh? Nene pick Peppity Herb instead. We could on top of Cragmore Caverns, but that all Nene wanted to hear. Leave to Nene. It's a teeny tiny detail. Nene bring Peppity Herb. Shushu can relax now. Thankings meh. Shushu will be back in running order sooner than soon. And how are feelings about tree climbing? Still maybe a bit scary. Meh. What was big shouty voice for? Shushu hears something. 4 steps of monsters that came after Shushu. They not give up on Shushu and come back to finish job. Shushu not want to get ate. Nene friends will deal with. Please remain calm. I'm stuck in combat as Nene now. do this, whatever this is. Oh,
Always won. Nene's starting to get toasty. Getting tired.
he should be easy enough to take out though. Look alive, look alive.
Ouch! Yeah.
Skills take a while to recharge, don't they?
Kino.
Nice one!
Kino ready to
Like,
go.
come on now.
all in.
Slit edge!
And up on the target, I guess.
Nene ready to go.
Almost there!
Please to let Kino do your final perspective. Sorry for keep you waiting.
Time for battery! Yeah!
Mr.
So
Shulk,
I'm stuck like this now.
A
What happens now?
Just remember, it's Kino who will be hero born.
Did I have to press that to stop that? I have no idea. I'll press that just wrong again. It's just the timing, it just gets quicker. But not at the right speed for me, sort of thing. Well. There we go. Amazing, Nene is monster strong. Naturally. But Nene only so strong because friends fighting with. Entry of Shushu also heal up in time if it took Nene to win Scuffle. Not very good news. And how about climbings? When Shushu watched Nene fighting, heart filled to bursting with courage. Now I feel like I could climb any tree again. But maybe not these trees. Climb here, monster maybe come again. Not good thinking. Most important thing in tree climbing, feel safe and have fun. Thankings, Nene. Now Shushu go home before more monsters show ugly mugs. Bye bye. Nene glad that Shushu back to be able to climb trees. Put a lot of effort into making sure of that, Nene. Shushu's injuries have almost healed now, fortunately. Say, Sister Pon, why act so funny when talking about tree climbing? Have some big thoughts on topic of woody texture? It's because Nene also afraid of climbing trees. Shock Kino never knew. Did Riki not tell you? He told Shala. Not to get Nene wrong. Once Nene loved to climb. When Nene was little Pon, Dadapon would always watch over when going up trees. As any good father should. Riki, I tip my hat to you. Dadapon is great, Dadapon for sure. Lee. But if love climbing, then why scared of it? Bark not worse than bite? Not exactly the right phrase, but... One time, Nene wanted to climb higher tree than ever before. Daring mission, set out all alone. Nene climbed like Nopon possessed. View from up high was the best thing Nene ever saw. When Nene glanced downwards, suddenly realized how far away ground was. Once realized, could not unrealize. Area of Tum Tum clench up like winged fist. Nene turned stiff as board. Frozen stiff with fright, could only cry and shout for Dadapon. Took a whole day for Dadapon to come to rescue, and when Dadapon did come, he looked all rattery. Dadapon looked for Nene all that time. Oh dear, poor Sister Pon. What a horrible ordeal it must have been. Nene not like that memory. Feel bitter like licking Brog. That why Nene not want any more Nopon to have fear of climb. Aww. But Nene, would you like to learn to climb trees again someday? After that day, Dadapon was kind of impatient to Nene. Took a lot of time for practice climbing together. Nene okay with climbing trees of middle lowness now. Was many ropes to learn, but somehow Nene get there. But as soon as the ground get too far away, body start to tremble and legs turn to fruit jelly. I don't think you have to force yourself. We'll have things we're bad at, things we enjoy and things we don't. Just keep going at your own pace. One day, you may find yourself ready to try again. That always be guiding principle of Nene. And anyway, even though day of climbing tall tree is bitter memory, Nene always cherished sight of Dadapon coming to rescue, like personal hero Pon. He is a good father. Huh? Hey, could I get a look at that ID tag you got there? Yes. Yeah, I knew I recognized it. It's my brother's. There's no mistaking it. Would you mind giving it to me? No, go ahead, have it, sure. Hand it over. Thanks, you don't know how happy this makes me. But if this fell out of the Somnivore Lexos, that means long last my brother found his nemesis. And lost. You know, when we were evacuating the capital, it was him that drew the monsters off to buy us enough time to escape. If it wasn't for him, we'd never have made it as far as Gran Dell. He was our savior. He really was. Afterwards, must have learned somehow that the Somnivore Lexus could be found at Narsil Island. I'm certain he went there to remove the beast and secure the path for anyone coming from Alchemoth after us. Hey, by the way, my brother also had this bangle that was a family heirloom. You haven't found that too, have you? You haven't, huh? That's a shame. Last I saw him, he was heading from Baru Plaza towards Cinnabar Plateau. Already searched between Cinnabar Plateau and here, but found nothing. If you're willing to help, could you look for the bangle on the plateau beyond? I'd be almost thankful if you brought it me. Alright. It's a decorated bangle. Hope you have more luck than I did. Nene is decidedly girl for job. I'd gladly help out too, Nene. Mr. Shulk is strong ally. No wonder Dadapon was impressed.
I see.
Oh, so you found the bangle? Yes, that's it. That's exactly it. It's all misshapen, though. The bangle was decorated so gaudily to distract enemies. My brother must have thrown it at something as he fought. Thank you for retrieving it for me. I'll be the one to wear it proudly from now on. I can only hope it'll remind me to be a protector of the people, just like my brother before me. Here's a token of my appreciation. Please take it. And thanks again.
You speak to Nanona?
No, thank you.
Brave mortal.
Alright, calm down. Qualified, certified, defied. Deified? Deified. Ponspector Nonoa, his name. But what is name? Pih. Ahem. It seemed fate ordained us to meet. Laws of space-time converge on single point. But one of Ponspector blood cannot but happen. Time is nigh. After eons of wait, dreams soon come to fruition. But damn miscreant, Thingamagica 13 must fall? Let this act fan flames of rebellion and upturn world of shambles. Friends want to know more about Thingamagica 13. Why world is in shambles? Now is not time nor place for expositioning. Firstly, must make pact with Nonoa. To do so, must slay odious fiend that lie beyond. The slayal of one untidy surely lead friends to original proof. Then and only then may friends begin on path to reaching true lore. What? Threads of fateliness, please to weave warble winding way.
You speak to
Long last, long-awaited desire of Nonoa is fulfilled. Now present proof that friends wrestled from grasp of one untidy and bring light to world of shambles. Okay. Friends understand words coming out of mouth of Nonon, but not meaning. Pretty much. Just give license for Nonoa back, please. Nonoa, no. Kepi always knows. Since ancient time of immemore, I don't know, brethren have sought to reach fabled Yonderland. Only were Nopon may follow as adherents of Oracle Wunman. But Nonoa see truthiness. Oracle Wunman is savior chosen by old-time legacy. Memo that Nonoa pick up in archaeology center said as much. Must be accurate, more or less. Find Wunman. Bestow upon Wunman this most divine revelation from beyond veil. Only then will door of feasibility open. Threads of fateliness, please to weave warble winding way windily. Yay! Friends find some of Poporo's fave. Shopororo, please. Good jobbings. Friends found 10 of Pororo's favourite already. Treasure this reward just like born little pond. Okay. New baby, okay. Incredible effort of friends found 15 of, and we get the idea. Quick step. Yay. 20. Pororo's favourite all safely returned. Pororo not know how to express elation. Congrats for days and days. Friends did unbelievable job, and deserve unbelievable reward. Now Pororo can go to Gran Dell and face a steam person with no fear from personal safety. Pororo thank friends. Thank friends so much. This little guy's got like some kind of red thing in front of him. Hekasa.
Yes?
Yes,
What now?
qualified, certified. Though patience is severely tried, Pond Spectre Hekasa is named surveying new lands is game. But cannot certify in these conditions. Not have stakes, not equipped to do job. Prince must hear lament of Hekasa. Could you go into more detail? Nene admit, Nene also curious. In order for measure elevation up point, Hekasa drives stakes. We use as markers. Oh, is that what that is? But when come back to finding measure, stake is missing. And this recurrent issue starting to go beyond joke. And Hekasa double, triple check if securely driven in. So no blaming slip of mind or gust of wind or of such guff. Capiche? Sorry, Hekasa just eager to get quota done. We'll watch from high ground, so friends acquiesce to put stake back in. Alright. See stake with red top on left. Bank of lake. That one all fine. Problem is elsewhere. Keep up. There is tree on bank. The neighbor's bank with stake in it. Please plant stake in area under tree. No problem. Leave it at me. It is strange. You probably can't see on the actual video, but you can see the red marker up there. Just so bizarre. Anyway, where are we? I guess this is the place. Right, that's the stake planted.
Yes? What now?
Hekasa saw, first wing witness to crime, Turkin face make off with stake. This big idea, huh? No respect for honest labor. This reprehensible class warfare. Too much nerves for Hekasa. Need to take 5. Hekasa have no option but to outsource job to friends. Friends generous. Will hear request, even without paperwork. Friends will bash up bird brain oppressor and reclaim means of surveying. Feathered scab run off in directions of Companion's Cape. Friends pursue post haste.
What now?
Was Turkin punished in accordance with Pond Spectre Manual, Section 7, Paragraph 12b? Good. The stake of Hekasa is no doubt about. However, why it's so unnaturally sharp and tapered? But maybe the Turkin planned to use it for weapon. Such disrespect, precious tool of trade for Hekasa. How can handle with such crudeness and intemperance? Ah well, at least can now finish measurement in peace. Let's wait here just 1 minute. Inspecting complete. 5-star job, if Hekasa say so herself. Hekasa is very senior pond spectre, long considered shoo-in for leadership position. Mostly by self, but still. But then, Green Wing 1-1 get chosen for chief and select this middle out of nowhere place for surveying. Stupid 1-1 tap into pension fund of Hekasa and call it crowdfunding, then spend every last penny. Unbelievable. This never happened before. Pond Spectre Guild have bylaws in place for a reason. Travel expenses never so high. Men called 1-1 out of weekly meeting. He said their treasure on Bionis Shoulder. It's not worry about retire. But that is not problem. Problem is that follow rule and regulation to letter is what separate Nopon from beast. Bile of Hekasa boil when remember. Take Hekasa to 1-1 on double.
Talk to Tutu is good choice.
Indeed. Qualified, certified, grace and tact personified. Pond Spectre Tutu. His name, surveying new lands, his game. Meh? Friends are fans of Tutu? Sorry to disappoint, but right now Tutu too busy with trouble and not have time for autograph. Meh? Friends want details of trouble. Copy friends are actually mega fans of Tutu. Truth be told, Tutu dropped very important something on island in the middle of tranquil Tarn here. Very important hand pillar. It's important because if Tutu not behold own gorgeousness once in 3 minutes, cannot work from desperate lonely. His part of personality, currently staving off longing by beholding surface of lake, but gorgeousness much diminished. And that when fan friends come in. please to go to Pidley Island for Tutu, and find Precious Mirror also for Tutu. I'll say, do I not already have that? I picked that up when I explored it previously. Please to perform service for Tutu. Tutu will be waiting here, feasting eyes on slightly murky side of her face. No problem, I've got it right here, mate. Trusting here upon Kino.
Talk to Tutu is good choice.
Indeed. Tutu thank friends for fetching Mirror. Now can finally focus on pawn specting. So that should be all of the pawn specters now. As thanks to Tutu, we'll share untold story of how pawn specters were formulated. Long time ago, Tutu and few comrades surveyed numberless lands on behalf of Archaeology Center in Frontier Village. As fame spread far and wide, more and more comrades applied to join until guild of professional pawn specters come into be. Meme, now that Tutu have chance to take good look. Is that face of 10-2 that Tutu see looking back? Well, I'd say sooner. Your friends have 10-2 in tow. That must mean everyone's goal is aligned. Tutu, come seek. 1-1 is also. Meme, pawn specters all in one place. Such rich feeling of fulfillment. Truth is, 1-1's still not actually ready yet. Now, no throwing fit of tantrum. There's no need to sweat minor details. Just hear 1-1 out. While travelling along Clear Sky Bluff, 1-1 get set upon by a band of cult purse Igna, who steal important memo. Without information contained in memo, ultimate purpose of pawn specter cannot be fulfilled to full. 1-1 beg of friends on honor of chief, please to retrieve memo. Memo is back safely in hands. Best news now finally can set sights on true goal. Much thanking to express. Friends not only need pawn specters here, but also bring back lost memo. As a reward, we'll let friends in on secret true purpose on pawn specter's mission. Strength up. Now to reveal objective of pawn specters. Drumroll please. Ready? Okay. Objective is to obtain thing which mentioned in memo. But what is thing? And also, 10-2, pretty sure we already pawn spect everywhere. No, I have pierced veil. Though occult rites obtain true lore concerning relics that hide on Bionis Shoulder for aeons. So there really is treasure. It not myth. That means nest egg of Hekasa. So unlawfully seized will be returned. Yeah, what is treasure, in actual fact? Oh dear, did one again forget to announce? Treasure is, ready for it, is foodstuff with ancients, fungus aureus, in modern lingo translated golden shroom. Not to worry, noggin. If pawn specters find golden shroom trove, return borrowed fund will be easy as measure of slope. Something not add up here. I get weird feeling from all the fungus talk. Chief, I think maybe there's still more that needs saying, eh? Why not we go over things one more time from top? Meh, 1-1 feel called out, but okay, 1-1 talk everyone through it. We'll begin 1-1 discover memo in Archaeological Center archives which give location of Golden Shroom store place. I ever knew it was Chief himself that wreck Archaeology Center like Ardun in Pollen Orb Kitchen. 1-1 just trip over some boxes. And anyway, back to subject. In detail that unfortunate. Location on memos suffer lack of exactitude and precisionful coordinates. That's why I need to combine data from all pawn specter surveys and use the dodecangulate hiding place of price. What? If no location, then better spill quick. Hearing about Golden Shroom is making Hekasa woozy with want. And then listen up. Golden Shrooms, they sleep in ruins at very deepest end of Nethys Necropolis. Meme? Tete Pawn Spec Necropolis up and down was no ruins in back, else Tete would have found. But of course Tete not find. Entrance to ruins hidden with ingenious contraption in Necropolis. Very advanced. While everyone work on retrieve memo, 1-1 solve mystery of riddle, and now ruins are accessible as leisure pool. I have no glimpse the way path. Finding time is nigh as never before. Oh, that's just wonderful. I also have to admit, I was almost ready to report Chief on account of ineptitude. One would have to say, when Memo's stolen, one would have a panic moment. Someone swiped golden shrooms from the nose. Luckily, not have to worry about that. When we claim golden shrooms, all hard work rewarded in full, and then some. Even archaeological centers surely forgive. As for friends, please to escort 1-1 and rest of Ponspec's team until recover prize from Nethys Necropolis. Or something like that. Naturally, we more than happy to share golden shrooms as reward for services rendered so far. When friends ready? Then light is green for go for spot off treasure hunting fun. Right.
1-1 just want now.
Search for the treasure in the ruins at the back of the Nethys Necropolis. Well, we've seen this gate before, so let's head inside. It's gonna be worrying because stuff will be high level in here. As you can tell with the spiders and everything that we had to avoid before. We might be okay. We might be able to run through. Maybe. We'll get spotted, we will get heard, but maybe we can get some room between them and us, sort of thing. So what we got down here? It's gonna be a boss, isn't it? Which is gonna be worrying, because this is level 78 area. Might be okay, though. Wait, what is that? Ooh. Let me guess. Looky there, his treasure chest. Oh my, it almost equally beautiful to delicate features of face of Tutu. Hold on, 1-1 go and open. Can't open yet? Please hold on another moment. Oh crap. But where is monster that's supposed to be guarding secret treasure? Such awful anticlimax. It's like, excuse me, that is my chest, do you mind? Meh. Evelyn, what is wrong with face? You look as if you see monster. Evelyn did see monster. Hi. Evelyn, not even kidding. Everyone, now is time to stand and fight. Nothing can squat between pond specters and well-deserved treasure. Alright then. Just give it a go. Might be okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, we'll be back for this later, so I'm gonna say we'll use that as a point to end this part. And then the next part we'll carry on with the story. And we'll eventually come back to sort out the Pond Spectre stuff once we've leveled up a bit. 10 levels is a bit much. Ta-ta for now.